guys, and welcome to your energy update. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming full moon we are having. The full moon will be on July 3rd, and it will be in the sign of Capricorn. So we're going to talk about 5 key things that you need to know that's going on around this full moon cycle, and make sure to stay tuned to the end because we will be doing a pick a card moon message. So let's dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is it's actually on the 3rd. And the number 3 has been coming up a lot lately for me and in the collective. And the 3 is all about community. And so what I want to highlight at this time is the 3 is bringing together social circles. It's bringing in soul tribe. It's bringing in community. It's bringing in new friendships. It's putting a spotlight down on maybe some old friendships that may not be serving you, but the bigger energy it's putting the spotlight is on new energies coming in, new connections, new friendships. It's actually a calling for those that might be a little bit more introvert to get out into the community, doing some community events and meeting some new people, because there's this social butterfly energy that's on and around the energy in the collective right now. And so the 3s are wanting us to expand our social circle and connect with some more beautiful like-minded souls. So the second thing I want to talk about is this is closing of chapters for some. It's closing of chapters. So closing of chapters to move forward. And what I want to say with that is it's a more advance forward. It wants to advance us forward in an accelerated motion. So we've been letting go of a lot. We've been purging a lot of the old. And so what happens is once the old is gone, we have to replace it with something. So in comes the new, which actually goes hand in hand with those new communities. So this part doesn't have to necessarily relate with friendships, but there is this letting go and release that's been happening throughout June, and especially up until June 27th. You may have been feeling things really strong around then, and then in comes the new. It's interesting because today's the 28th as I film this, and I feel like it's the beginning of a very spectacular time of new energies, because we've let go of something that wasn't serving us at this time anymore. It definitely held a place wherever it was for us in those moments, but it is now ready to progress forward. It's advancement, it's acceleration, it's a movement energy. So saying goodbye to the old and welcoming the new. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is I always talk about what chakra gets affected during this moon cycle. And when I was meditating on that, what energy came up was the head. And so I really want to highlight more energies of the crown chakra. Now, Capricorn is a earth sign, and so grounding can be really good at this time. You can actually work on, if you have a lot of heavy energy going on the head, any brain fog, you might actually be getting a lot of downloads because the crown chakra is being activated, and a lot of messages, maybe some visions for some of you. All of a sudden, we're just connected to spirit at this time. And so if we're over flooded with messages up here in the head, we can ground it down. So the crown is here and the root is down at the base of the spine. And so you can just close your eyes and imagine a white light coming down and connecting with the crown chakra, and then allow it to go all the way down the spine, all the way down to connect to the root. Okay. The other thing that was coming in is a lot of logical, mental energies that were coming in with the head as well, but in a very good way. There's a time to follow the heart, and I always tell people to follow their heart, but it's like, oh, logic, aha, downloads, I'm getting it, and it's all of the mind. So things are coming together, and the downloads can be coming in from the crown. Now, there's a lot of crystals that you can work with the crown chakra, but the one that came up really clear at this time, oh, interesting, I didn't mean to do that little pun with clear, it's clear quartz. So you could carry around a clear quartz in your pocket, or just keep it next to your nightstand. It might actually help induce some lucid dreamings. You could put it under your pillow. I would advise maybe saging at first, clearing any old energies, but working with clear quartz from now until the full moon, and even about 7 days after, because the full moon will keep us these activations going on through the next 2 weeks, but it feels really strong throughout 7 days after. So the fourth thing I want to talk about is transformation. Transformation is in the air, so we have to allow the new to come in. Sometimes what happens is these new energies come in and they're like, they're knocking, Hello, I'm new. Let me in. I'm here to bring you abundance. I'm here to bring you magic. I'm here to bring you blessings, but we reject it because maybe we're not comfortable with the new energies, or we're really comfortable with the old, and we don't allow those new energies to come in. So it's like beckoning us. It's here. It's wanting to come in. And so the energy with the transformation is allowing it to come in, allowing the new to come in, because sometimes letting go of things can be hard. We build attachments, whether they're emotional or physical or energetic, and we get really comfortable with where we're at. But the old can block the new from coming in. So allow the transformation to happen, allow the change to come in, and welcome it. Welcome it with an open heart of gratitude. Fill that heart with love, because there's so much magic in the air right now, and it's bringing a lot of transformational change. Now, the fifth thing I want to talk about is actually just a reminder. I always like to talk about what's going on with the planets and astrology, and we do have 3 planets in retrograde. They've been in retrograde since May. Starting with Pluto, and then in June we went into Neptune and Jupiter. So what does this mean? These planets usually go retrograde for a few months, like 4 or 5 months. Pluto is all about death, sex, and transformation. That's still guiding us. Pluto is actually supporting us right now during this time of all this increased growth, allowing that transformation to form, because with every death comes a rebirth, and Pluto's all about that. So it's actually working in our favor. It's always all working in our favor, but it felt a little challenging and a little bit heavier, and now it's getting lighter and freer, and it's expanding into more abundant energies. Now, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it is a planet of abundance, and it's going retrograde, and it's been helping us also get through some difficult times, but it's helping us grow on the soul level. So just a reminder that Jupiter is retrograde. We can work with these energies. Thursday is the day of Jupiter, so if you do want to do any manifestations or anything that aligns you with the abundance vibration, Thursday is a good day. You can definitely work with the planet's energies as well on the full moon, or just anytime you're called. And then Neptune brings in that ethereal energy, that astral energy, right? And so the shadow side of Neptune, because there's illusion and then there's delusion with the shadow. But Neptune is actually, while it's in retrograde at this time around the full moon, is bringing in clear, decisive action, clear, decisive knowing, clear consciousness. So things are becoming very crystal clear. Oh, again, clear quartz, right? Wasn't even planning that. That's amazing. But Neptune's retrograde is very beneficial right now. It's like at its strongest point, and so it's bringing in a lot of more clear consciousness. So raising the level of consciousness in the mind, right? And then I also do want to highlight, and I will have a video on this. So we're doing the full moon in Capricorn. 2 weeks, we'll have a new moon. And so when I go into that new moon video, I'm going to talk about 2 more planets that are going to join the retrograde bunch. They will both happen on the 23rd. So just a little heads up, Venus and Chiron will go retrograde on, July 23rd. And I will, on that new moon video, I will dive into what that means when Chiron goes retrograde and what that means when Venus goes retrograde. So make sure to stay tuned for the next moon video so you can hear all about how that will affect you going forward over the next few months. So now we're going to dive into, oh, beautiful. I just looked at the timer and it said 8:08, and 8 is the abundance and 0 is the creation. So there's a lot of abundance being created right now. But now we're going to dive into the pick a card message. So I want you guys to decide on a number between 1 and 3. And whatever number you are most called to will have the strongest message for you. So we will start with card 1, and there will be timestamps in the description of the video as well. So let's get card number 1's moon message for this full moon in Capricorn we are having. Beautiful. Okay, and we have, wow, abundance. That is amazing, because we were just talking about that. That was a keyword that was coming in throughout the video, but also right when I saw the 808 angel codes being activated. So receive the abundance. I also do want to highlight this for a second that, ooh, look at the numbers 3 and 8. As we talked about in the beginning, July 3rd full moon. 3 is about the community, things coming together, celebration, collaboration, circles, stuff like that. And the 8 is infinity, abundance, and stuff like that. So that could be a key, a code to unlocking the abundance, is getting out more with like-minded souls, having more fun. Abundance is actually all around in the air right now, because when we have the summer solstice, just a few days back, we were activating a lot of abundance codes with the fire element and the sun. So this energy, the abundance energy, is going to stay with us till about the end of September when we go into the fall equinox. But abundance is your birthright. If you don't believe it, make that your mantra. Abundance is my birthright. I'm an abundant being. I always allow abundance in my life. I am full of abundance. I have an abundant mindset. Abundance follows me everywhere I go. Like, start doing some abundant affirmations, card 1. Okay, let's get card 2. So if you chose card 2, this is your moon message. Okay, assessing. Interesting. And we have the 9 here. So 9s are ready to close out chapters, really close to figuring stuff out. I don't know why when I was shuffling, I was hearing it's never too late. So it could be never too late. You might have been putting your dreams on hold. Something that you've always wanted to do and you just kind of figured someday maybe. And this could be a quarterly, ooh, interesting, quarterly time. And it says first quarter moon on the card. Okay. Okay. Again, just a season, just a phase. So that would be very activated at this time during the summer solstice. So during this quarterly season, right? It's time to assess the next step going forward. What do we want to do? But I feel like instead of just assessing and kind of preparing, planning, it's going to lead to action. So there is a time to move forward with this, and it's time to decide where we want to go. When we get in that clear consciousness of knowing what is right and what is wrong, activating around this time with the crown chakra, around this transformation, there is that the next step of then taking action with it. So kind of assessing what needs to go, what needs to stay, maybe doing some meditation, some contemplation, some self-reflection, some journaling of where to go, because this is a beautiful expansion energy. That 9 is going to help us grow into that next chapter. So assess and then prepare and plan and take that action step. Card 2. Now, if you chose card 3, here is your moon message for this full moon in Capricorn. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, fruition. And we've got 3 and 7. Again, the 3 coming back in. A lot of celebration energies with the 3. A lot of reunion energies. And the 7 is like hard work paying off. So it's like, finally, I waited so long for this, and here it is, things coming together. So that's beautiful. And I love that we have the harvest moon with the fruition, so things that we've been waiting on. You know what it probably is? It's something that you've manifested, and energy is funny like this. It's like we want it, we want it, we want it, and then we're waiting and we're waiting and waiting, and then it's like, okay, I give up. Or you forget about it, and then you're just like, it's not going to happen. And then you stop thinking about it, so you stop putting the energetic push on it. So you stop pushing it away, and then it comes in. But look how much is highlighted again with the brain. All of this upper chakra energy, all of things coming together, downloads, things clicking, figuring things out. The fruition energy is all around. So things are definitely coming together. It's like a finally, yes, I get it. I got it. Things are working out in my favor. That manifestation that I totally forgot about, that I thought was never going to come in, like, and it comes, beckoning again, like, knock, 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 here it is, I'm here, finally. It's because, again, we stopped wanting it so much, so then it allows the energy to come to us with that push-pull energy. But things are finally coming together. You were on the last leg of the race, and here you are going to be in the finish line. Like, it's already achievement. It's coming, it's coming, it's here, it's here. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, in about 2 weeks or so, we'll have the new moon video, and we'll also be talking about the 2 planets. Chiron's not really a planet, but it's really important to talk about what happens when Chiron goes retrograde as well. So we'll be talking about Venus and Chiron. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Why? Because I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves, thanks so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.